Alright, so what's up everybody? I'm Coach Asia. I'm the track coach for We Run 3 on 3, and we're here today getting some therapy in. We run a lot, and so especially being a track coach, I wanted to make sure that we're paying a lot of attention to our body, which means getting therapy, cold therapy. So there's hot therapy and there's cold therapy. Today we're making sure we get cold therapy for our body, our muscles, and everything goes into running. So a lot of people think you just run, but the recovery and the therapy is the most biggest part in running. I used to do therapy probably 3 times a day, cold baths. My coach used to make me get into it. So when Lance and Joe wanted me to be the coach, I thought we got to start getting therapy in. So we're here on a Saturday. We could be doing anything in the world. We could be shopping, hanging out with friends, but we're here getting it in, getting some therapy with Coach Ross. So tune in and get to see what it's all about to run. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Bambi, Brown, BROWN_BAMBI, Brown Bambi. So follow our journey, see what it's all about. But you're getting to see entrepreneurs, business professionals, moms, dads, teachers, parents, real estate agents. We're out here just normal everyday people running marathons, half marathons, 5Ks, 10Ks, you name it. So we run every Tuesday, Thursdays, and on weekends we do long runs, and we all have busy schedules. So come join us if you want to, and then we expect to see everybody in April.
Go. Might as well go back out the stove. Right. What up, dog? You alright? Ice cold. That's it.
I mean, this man runs in like 20, 50. I've seen you running pretty. What's the
But when I'm running, I'm warm.
That's true.
The coldest I'm running probably like
I did this.
5 degrees.
That's the hard part right here.
5 degrees.
But I'm ready for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all
So we about to
mental.
put this to the test.
It's all mental. Hold on, I got a little sweaty. Need to dry off. I have some icicles going on. I'm a little scared.
Alright, don't be shy.
Ain't nothing but a piece.
See y'all.
Doug was probably the funniest.
What?
Great.
Yours was the funniest.
Oh, I got it. Chili. It's Mamba mentality, right? Chili.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, we ain't started yet?
No.
Alright.
You can face us, Lance.
Wait, push it that way. Look how focused he is. Don't watch the clock.
Don't look over
That's
here.
not the clock, that's the
That's
temperature.
the temperature. You might not want to look at the temperature.
Get ready. So, walk in place.
Walk in place.
That'll warm you up a little bit. Just a little.
Run your program. Y'all really want to.
Hey,
Alright.
go ahead.
What'd you say?
That ain't that bad now, is it?
So how you feel,
It's
man?
bad.
You fine, so what do you think about right now?
trying to take my mind out of it.
Mind over matter, huh?
See the temperature? Running outside, easy, man.
Exactly. Make sure you rotate.
Turn around. You gotta turn
This
around.
whole 3 minutes?
Yes. Yes. Oh, you ain't here? Oh, you was gone, huh?
What up, E?
What up, you?
What you
You
do?
look cold.
I need that shit. I want to do that.
Eric, did you sign in? So this is the first half marathon for this year. I'm sorry, for this year, right? Yeah. It's like I can't even talk. So anyways, Lance be running a lot, and the point of us like all coming out here is we try to make sure we keep our bodies, our muscles, our knees, everything in really good standing, because I've noticed that they run a lot, and I've been running like almost my whole life, so we just try to get some good therapy in. As you can see, like we training that mind, keep focused, keep moving in circles, and like we just trying to be mentally tough out here. So he got me scared. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm just. Oh, you got it.
Okay, so you're gonna walk it slow now?
Go, Asia. Hold it down. Mind over matter.
Talk to me.
Mind over matter. You know
All
it?
right. I need Audrey.
Mind
How you
over
feel
matter.
so far? I feel cold. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of my college days. You did? Huh? Like an ice bath. But I had clothes on. Woo.
Mind over matter.
Man.
Hold it down. What's going through your head, Asia?
The sacrifices of running.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, because woo, yeah. A lot of people think it's just like running, but like the recovery piece is like a big part of running.
Right, so, huh?
So it's like these are the things because I have like a torn meniscus and I did all the recovery in the world, but I did this in college. I probably did this 3-4 times a week and twice a day. Like that's how much recovery, because my body was warped so much. I did mid distance, I did 400 hurdles, and I was trying to get the nationals, and I was trying to get on the world list. So like I had a lot of injuries, a lot of recovery.
How important is recovery?
Huh?
How important is recovery to run?
Man, it's like the most important part. It's like if you got a car, you got to get oil change, you got to get new tires, you got to constantly maintain your body. And I remember my coach had said, like, your body's like a Lamborghini. It's like the only thing that you have, till you die. So you got to take really good care of your body, like what you eat, your recovery, your sleep, stretching. So this is all a part of the process. So we showing y'all the process. It's not an easy process. So we showed y'all running, and we showing y'all recovery and therapy. Whew. Man.
Body even if you aren't running.
Man, it's very important because it's like, for instance, people will get pain at work and they feel like they say I got to go see a chiropractor. But if you stretch, work out a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes, that pain that you feel that you got to go to the chiropractor, you probably wouldn't even really need to go there because it's like you're not taking care of your body. So if you don't run, just wake up, stretch, and do what you need to do.
How do you have the air like this? But the air like you see how it's flapping like that? Yeah, it's different. I want the knee. But we gonna have these in the room. People gonna be able to use it. Recovery is so important. Oh, for sure.
I was so cold.
You weren't like that.
Well, yeah, because they was asking me questions on my mouth. Yeah. Rob and Drew, so you got it. Hey.
Hey,
What's up?
you know, we got Big Mike on the track.
What's up?
What's up? What up, Mike?
Yeah.
What's up, Doug?
How you doing?
Some of the action I question.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if y'all got it on y'all Nike app, but how many, what on average month to day, how many miles you got to do? Not per day, per month. Like, don't you have a month to day mileage?
Yeah, me, I get like right now 1680.
1680. Okay. What about you, Mr.?
Fine. Well, when I'm fully healthy, about 150 to 2.
Woo! I didn't know you was at that much. Wow.
Doug gets in there.
Okay,
Doug
okay.
be having 2.
Yeah. Now I know Doug was like feeling a bit of knee pain. How did you feel in the Miami Marathon? Like, was your training typically feel like injuries or anything?
I mean, I just never experienced it.
Okay.
And I think that's because I can sit down. Like I can, like shit, I ain't running. I'll run 3 days a week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Max 5.
Right.
I never did like 6-day weeks consistently.
Okay. But so when you first ran the Miami Marathon last year, what was that trail like?
It wasn't really a bit planned or anything like that. I mean, I was running, but it wasn't consistent. But I was doing like 15 milers, 20 milers, just to know that I can do the distance. But the consistency wasn't there. It was like 40 miles.
Okay. What made it more consistent?
The run club. For real.
Oh,
Run
nice.
club is how I became much more consistent. Yeah, I really wasn't consistent until the run club.
And then Doug, how did it feel like trying to finish? You know, what was going through your mind? I think you said in our championship dinner that somebody packed you in the back and said, "We want you to bleed," and like someone encouraged you to finish the race.
Oh yeah. No, what really got me, Lance, what is our group motto? Start what you finish. So I'm
Finish
like,
what you
I
start.
started it, and the start for me was the moment I paid for the race. So
Yeah.
when I paid for the
The
race,
money.
when I paid for the race, I wasn't injured. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. So I went there, kept going on my head like, am I gonna run? I don't know. Will I injure myself more? No, I'm gonna start when I finish. You know, and didn't worry about my time.
And that's so crazy because, like I said, like I messed up my knee really, really bad in college. And when I had went to the Approved It 5K, oh my gosh. So somebody said,
Oh,
"Do you-"
coming down the hills and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me did I want some medicine before I ran, and I was like, no, I don't really take medicine. And so when I was running, I could feel the impact so bad. I wanted to stop, and I was like, if the run club see me stop, they're like, you're not our coach no more. Like, you're fired. And so, but when I hit that corner and I heard y'all cheering,
yeah.
no medication,
That's
no medication on this earth can like make me feel what I felt. I turned into like a superhero.
That's what I did at mile 12 in Miami.
Yeah, I turned into like.
When I felt that cheer squad,
The
I
cheer
needed
squad
it
is
so
so
bad.
important.
So
I remember
important.
Lance talked about a cheer squad, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Like cheer, but I get it now. Like I get it, and it made me think about like when I'm in college and I hear the crowd going crazy. That's like that cheer
That's
squad.
That's
That's
that
that adrenaline.
outer body experience that you need to get you to that extra.
Right, and it's like if only people can run with us and feel that cheering and that motivation, they can like feel what you feel. Like it really gets you through your day.
Yeah, absolutely. You need that cheer squad.
It's everything. Yeah.
And actually, that's another thing that got me. It was like I knew it was at mile 12, so I'm like, all right, mile 12, I got to be running at this point because I got to
Right.
be, having something to cheer for. They ain't gonna cheer for me if I'm walking. So
Right.
that helped me pump up too.
Cool.
No
Yes, sir.
Like, oh, I got one more mile. Before the race, I got one more mile. Then it's the cheer squad. Yes, I need that. It's like you got the energy boost
Yeah.
coming.
Very cool.
know with your squad you gonna get through.
Oh yeah,
You know you gonna get through. You got your squad.
I'm
People
thinking
speed
we
up.
got
need
both
one
They
of
every
think they
them.
ain't got nothing else left in them. As soon as they hear cheer squad, they speed up.
For the free
Look,
press, can we get one for every
feel
mile?
about the chill squad. You cut that
Then
corner.
you cut that corner, you're like, oh, I need them the whole way.
Then you go right back to chill. So I'm like, all right, let me chill out.
Right.
We need-
Yeah. Like I really want to get y'all time down. Like y'all ran great this year, but like, so you know how you look at your time like from last year in Miami, like, and you look at what you did now, and you're like, wow. You're gonna keep wowing yourself. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and this is our other coach too, Coach Kyrie over here in the building. Yeah. She say your stuff. Tell them what you do.
So, outside of participating in We Run 3, I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So Asia and I work together to train all of our athletes in things such as biomechanics, proper running form, and just overall just trying to increase everyone's conditioning. So it's been really fun working with everyone. I've learned a lot from Asia. Asia's learned a lot from me, and we just really complement each other really well. So it's been fun. On Instagram, I am Coach Kyrie. That's Coach _ Kyrie, Khari.
All right, y'all. So some of y'all may not know. Joe was one of the co-founders of We Run 313, and this is the second time. So we have like a really super long season of running, lots of running. That's one of the main reasons why we're getting this done, because I'm happy that they elected me to be their track coach, and it's my job to give them basically everything I was taught from a D1 perspective, from a running perspective, and things we can bring and offer to the club. So we're gonna kind of go into Joe's training leading up to the Miami Marathon, because that was a very pivotal PR that he ran that I saw. I didn't know he ran that fast compared to what he ran last year. So I want Joe to talk about last year, you know, what happened to make you, that allowed you to run such a bigger difference compared to Miami Marathon last year and this year.
Well, I'm gonna start talking about last year and what went wrong, because last year I ran a 151.
Right.
Not because I wasn't fit.
Right.
It was because it was a lot of amateur mistakes.
Yeah.
So like, you recording? Okay. It was a lot of amateur mistakes. So basically, first things first, I went out there and ran in shoes that I never trained in.
Yeah, that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamila.
Hey, Jamila.
And the problem was, it wasn't necessarily that I never ran in shoes. They were way too small.
Oh, that's the worst.
They were way too small. I also had ordered some clothes to race in, and they would have been the right size, but they came too small. And I took a chance and wore them anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just having really bad like wedgies, and it was just everything was too
So
tight.
your whole aura mental was already off.
Everything was off.
Yeah.
And the night before, I didn't get any sleep. because prior to Miami Half Marathon in 2019, I ran Dallas Half Marathon, and I ran a 137 there. So how did I go from 137 to 151?
Right.
So it wasn't like I wasn't fit.
Right.
It was just my preparation
Was off.
off. And then I had ran with a phone, and when I ran with my phone, my shorts was so tight, I put my phone in my pocket and it was just swinging around. So I had all these, like I say, like equipment mistakes
Right.
that made my time go up. Now the difference in, I think if I was fit, if I would have been, if my equipment hadn't failed like it did, I think that I would have been able to run closer to what I did in Dallas.
Right. Right.
But 2019, I had a significant shift in training. Like, significant.
Yeah.
Significant. I mean, 2018, that year of training was, well, it wasn't training. It was just me running every day.
Right. So what kind of like the most pivotal thing that made it so different?
It was the structure.
Yeah.
2019, second half of 2019, because after I didn't get structure until I met y'all.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest,
Right.
the first half of 2019, I was just running every day, just trying to rack up miles. I wasn't doing structured long run. I wasn't doing speed days.
Right.
I would do a speed day every day if I felt like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, when we talk about structure, we did a lot of speed days. We did a lot of track days. I was really focusing on like their quick twitch muscle fibers because people like Kipchoge, they have a lot of power and quick twitch in their hips. So we focused on that. They did great long runs. And not only that, I was super proud. They like changed up their eating a little bit. I think
A lot of it,
yeah. They had a plant-based meal.
We completely cut meat out of our diet. Completely.
For sure.
And that was a huge difference for me.
Seriously.
Because I can just talk about the difference from Miami to Miami, but I'm gonna just talk about the difference from Black Toe Half Marathon, which was in November,
Right.
and I ran a 136 to 3 months later running a 131.
Yeah.
And I think the difference was, like I said, structured training for sure, because I was doing a lot of easy running, and I would do my speed days 1 or 2 days a week, and then I would do structured long runs
Right.
and longer runs.
Right.
But the one thing was, when I switched to plant-based, I started to break records. Like, I ran 18 minutes in a 5K, and then my half marathon record changed.
Right.
All on the plant-based diet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that plant-based diet is really like cleansing all that bull crap out your body. And it's really giving your cells all the oxygen it needs, because our blood, our cells need all this oxygen. So like the plant-based diet, in my opinion, I run off the plant-based diet, and I actually run and I feel good. And there's been so much stigmatism behind like you need protein and meats, but you can like equally or achieve more with the plant-based diet. So I'm very supportive that our club is behind that, and that we're knowledgeable. We educate on all platforms: nutrition, running, recovery, like the ultimate run club. Like seriously. So yeah, so that was pretty much it. We just wanted to like give you insight on Joe. He is the founder with Lance, and not only does he does admin, he's thinking of entrepreneurial things. He's a father, and he runs, and he's bringing. That's like a lot of stress and weight on a person. So I actually commend him, and I'm very proud of what he can do to show Black men the power of what we can do together. So you know, just stay tuned. You want to shout out what's your Instagram? How do they find you?
It's Joe Robinson APX. Joe Robinson APX. You can find it in the bio of We Run 313 on Instagram too.
I just got out saying pod chamber, recovery chamber. I feel really good. Got a little cold, but I got a little cold, but it was a good cold. It felt good, and your body feel kind of numb and restorative too. Then I got to hop in the massage chair. That chair is gonna get a drink to get its job. Whatever that chair did what it had to do. And then the compression legs, it felt like being in a blood pressure machine, but for your legs. It felt really, really good. All in all, I had a good experience here, and I'll definitely be back.
Me and Mike doing a half.
No, I'm doing 2 fulls this year.
When your next fall?
Last city.
Me and Mike gonna try to stay the whole way. Mike doing a half. I mean, not Mike, Tommy. Okay. Well, shit, you got some work.
I know, I got some work to do.
Tommy been getting up there.
Tommy is running a 650 pace over that shit.
Right? Yeah. What area you trying to run?
He's just trying to finish, but he trying to do it. No, shit, that's admirable though.
Yeah.
But he trying to do it under 4 hours. So when I go back to Detroit, I'm trying to run 3:30.
I just got to do some long runs. And I think I did a full before. All the training that I've done, bro, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna get it under. I'm gonna get it. I know for sure right now I can get it like 320. But
I'm going for 3:30.
3 flat.
That's what Tommy got to do, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna run with Tommy? He trying to run
I'm
3:0.
gonna just try to stay with him.
Lance don't be having no plan, bro.
You can run your own plan.
Going out.
You can't run Tommy's plan.
I know. I'm a run my
Because Tommy did his first at 3:13.
Let him take you to the half marathon, and then you do you. Because that nigga, he gonna be up there negative splitting and shit.
Yeah, this first was all negative.
Right, his first one was
All negative.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
It's really not even like rocket science to what he do. It's really just running every day, working a lot.
Yeah.
He runs just as much as he works.
He's been doing 50 miles a week.
Yeah, that's it's not really fucking like rocket science.
Right.
It's really
Getting out there.
It's literally just getting out
Getting
there.
out
and
there.
really, that's
You get out there and you run light. It's still
Still getting
Bro,
out
gotta
there.
get
I
out
swear to
there.
God, look, I FaceTime Tommy after the race, right? And I'm recapping with him. And I'm like, when me and Lance was ahead, we was ahead of ourselves. Because we was supposed to go out at 7:01. And we was ahead. Like,
No, we went out at 7:20.
No, I'm saying we got after the first 5Ks. We started running under 7 minutes after the second mile. After the first mile.
Right. But you told me you wanted to get out at 6:50.
I know, but I changed my mind.
I'm like, shit, that would have been even harder.
But look, the point I'm trying to make is we ran all the way to like mile 9 together, mile 10 or something.
Right.
And
Who you in?
Lance.
Oh, okay.
And the thing was, when we was running like 640 and shit like that, I didn't feel like we was gunning it.
Was
No.
it 640?
Yeah, it didn't
Wow.
feel
The first 9 miles was 640.
That's
pace.
crazy.
easy.
But it didn't feel like,
It didn't feel.
Right.
I'm fucking gunning it. Like,
I didn't feel like I was gunning it until I got to 6:20.
yeah. I felt like I was gunning it at the turkey trot. I ran like 6 flat pace, and that was gunning it like I was
Right.
done.
Yeah, I got the fastest I think I had got down to was like a 6:10.
In Miami?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, and then I went back up to 6:30. And
But see, that's the thing. I
but-
think that's why Tommy's so good. The more you run, the more you know your body. You know, you start. It's like you can run blindfold. Like you just know.
yeah,
But I don't do
the
shit like
threshold.
that. Like I don't go fast as hell knowing I can't hold that shit.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
based on what you can hold.
It's basically what I can hold.
Right.
But you got to put yourself through there though.
Like really, not really. At the end, maybe
No, I'm saying
400 meters, 800
sometimes
meters.
I run some 5s just to feel it.
You gotta do that in fartlek and training and shit, but never in a half marathon.
Oh no.
Am I gonna be like, let me see if I can just sprint like that?
No.
Never.
No.
Yeah.
I'm running what I trained for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe in the last 400, 800 meters, I might try to dash.
Might go a little crazy.
Yeah, but I'm never about to do that shit like, never.
Right. It's strategy.
Yeah, it's a strategy.
It's strategy. The best runners are the smartest ones that get the best strategy.
Just because I know I'm strong and I can run fast,
Right.
I didn't train for this. I trained for something else.
Well, I knew at mile 10 I was gonna make my final 5K faster.
Right. That's a good strategy.
So, and the only reason why I knew that I could do that is because when I ran with Tommy and we did that 16, we did 14, 15, 16, and we was running a 6:20 at 14, 15, and 16. No, at
2
14,
miles.
15. Right, at 14, 15. And then cooled down for 16.
That's 1 mile.
It was mile 14 and mile 15.
So 13, we all ran fast. 14 to 16.
Yeah, you guys, once it stops coming
That's
out.
right, 14.
2 miles.
2 miles. Yeah. We were supposed to do a 5K.
But yeah, no, and really, what I want to do, I do want to train for the final 5K. I just didn't train for it.
Gotta train for the final 5K.
I was only training for a consistent pace over the whole run.
You want to train for that final 5K to be fast. I was thinking like my final 5K was going to be like under 20 minutes. That's impressive. Yeah, and that shit, I got it under 20 minutes, the final 5K. That shit was hard.
All right.
Just take it into account.
Okay. So recently we just ran the Miami Marathon. We went to the country. This was all you guys.
Matter of fact, look,
half marathon?
my second.
Your second. Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, okay. So you did black toe. Was this your first? Oh, you didn't do that Miami. Okay. Well, anyway, she's a member of the Coach Harvey. We gonna start
No, I ain't stopped. I was just changing.
We're gonna start with Coach Harvey here. So she's another coach alongside herself. She does fitness, does a great job with hip mobility, different things she uses to make our runs better. She ran the Miami, the half marathon, her first one.
Woo! Yeah.
So talk to us, Coach. Talk about like your training up into the race. What were you thinking? What was going through your mind? Talk about the experience.
So overall, I was really excited about doing my first half marathon. As I tell people all the time, like I was not running before I joined the 1 3. So running a half marathon, you know, it was kind of mind-boggling to think about. Okay, I actually have something to train for.
Right.
So my training goals were I really wanted to focus on getting some mileage in, but also being in strength and conditioning. I did a lot of cross training as well. So I focused on a lot of body weight, plyometrics. I did like high volume resistance training and things like that. And the days that I did my weightlifting, I would do my outboard. And then I also did like intervals on the treadmill, and I would give myself like 1 to 2 days of recovery.
Okay. Nice. So what you got there with the run club, how did it make you feel going out to the people, leading up to the race? Like, what was your emotions and feelings like about that?
I was very excited about it. I had never been to Miami before, so it was an overall experience of going. I got to stay in the house with everyone, and you know we're family already.
Right.
So spending that isolated time with everybody was really special. From just waking up, good morning to everyone. Ronnie, our members and our chef.
Our chef.
Made us,
y'all.
oh my gosh, those meals were
So I had already
good.
talked about this earlier, but so our run club adapts. Not everyone is plant based, and if you're not plant based, it's okay. If you're not vegan, it's all right. Like it's not anything against that. But you know, we try and be a different type of run club where we're into nutrition, healthier eating. And Ronnie, what's your Instagram? Because people need to follow you because his catering service is so good.
Yes.
My Instagram is Ronnie Love Catering on Instagram.
And he has plant-based dishes, pastas, burgers, and his vegan chili. Somebody call Whole Foods and Full Market. Ronnie is so great. So that's part of the reason why we're kind of like showing you guys our experience. Like we have a great time. Like Harry said, we're in the house together. And also Natasha right here. Come on up, child. She's studying for the bar and she's a law student. Do you know how stressful? Not stressful, stressful. Whatever. She's studying for the bar and she also runs with the run club. She didn't do the half, but she's gonna do it soon, right? Okay. Okay.
Are you?
So
Only reason why I didn't run in Miami is only
look, we
because
got
I had
a
the bar.
whole field. Yeah. So why didn't you run in Miami?
Because I'm studying for the bar. I graduated from law school in 2018. I practiced law in Alabama for 2 years, well, for a year and a half, and then I decided to move back home.
We got lawyer, man.
Okay.
Since I moved back home, I gotta take the Michigan bar again in order to have my Michigan
There's no
license.
excuses.
So,
But she still
I'm
runs.
here.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, all of us have busy schedules and different things like that. So, Ronnie, you ran at the Miami Half Marathon, right?
Yes.
Okay, talk about your experience. What were you thinking? Talk to us.
Can you talk about the food?
We
that
just
we
did
did?
it.
Oh, we did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you
Yeah,
want
I
to talk about
did.
it again, let me get down here.
Because I can talk about how it really helped me set a PR
Okay.
about the food for real.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. Because he don't have to do this. He could be like, nah.
15 people, what you mean?
Right.
Yeah, so talk to us about like when you first signed up for the race, why did you sign up to do a half marathon?
Because I wanted to push myself more from my first chapter. See if I can beat my time.
Okay,
And just continue getting better.
getting better. Yeah, so when you like actually woke up, what time did y'all wake up? What time you have to be at the...
No, I got up at 3:45 a.m.
Y'all understand what we're saying right now? 3:45 a.m. That's like flight time and stuff. So y'all getting up to run.
Bed, what, 11?
No, well, most people was
We
went
supposed
to
to go to
bed.
bed
We
at
was supposed to
9.
go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
We start getting in bed, but people kind of fell. We in Miami, right? So it was kind of hard. But I think everybody was asleep by 10:30, 11.
So, what do y'all, so I know like when I used to run, sometimes I used to think and sometimes I didn't think. I think like when the race got hard for me, I used to think like something in my head, like do it for your family, do it for whatever.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I just meditate out and I have no thoughts and I just be like in the zone. So what were you thinking like when you were running?
Well, when I got to that mile 8, and after my body said you need water, because you didn't drink water the first couple miles, it wasn't no water station.
Oh,
I had to
no.
zone out. So I zoned out and just focused on finishing strong.
Yeah.
At the time.
Okay.
And got through it.
All right, Carrie, what you think about?
I thought about just life and just the fact that like, I was able to be out there. And honestly, like every time that I wanted to stop, my feet started to hurt, my knees started to hurt, and I just told myself not to give up on myself.
Okay.
You know, I want to walk, but
Yeah.
I
Lance, what would you think about?
I did this run to honor Kobe, to be honest. So I wrote all over my shoes.
I saw that.
Mama mentality, 824, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Kobe was a very special person in my upbringing, somebody that I idolized. So since he recently passed, this was to honor his death. So that was all over my mind. Every time I thought about slowing down, I pushed myself. I worked harder, and I set a PR because of it. You know, last year I ran the pool, and I did Miami, and it was to honor my uncle because my uncle passed away 6 days before the race, and then I ran that, so he was all over my mind. And then this one, it was to honor Kobe, but it was really honoring both because I ran Miami for my uncle last year, and this year it's like, dang, okay, I'm running for Kobe, so.
And that's a perfect example, because like we all got somebody to honor.
It's much bigger than me, you know. So I knew I was going to set the PR for that reason because I had already taken myself out of it. So yeah, as I run, when I get tired, I just think it's bigger than me.
Aaron, you ran too, right?
Your life should be used to inspire others. That's how I feel. So when I take myself out of it, then I know I'm doing it for a bigger reason. So this PR, I mean, I knew I was going to set a PR. I know I'm going to get faster than what I am now because I already had that type of mindset.
Cool.
Aaron,
My man, Aaron
and a half.
ran the 5K and a half.
Both of them.
Come a little closer.
And we tried to talk him out of it. Right. He still
Okay.
did it.
So what motivated you to do both races, 5K and a half?
Because when I signed up for it, I signed up for the half and the 5K option.
Okay.
I thought the 5K was the day after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could easily run a 5K the day after. I do, but I you know, this is sightseeing.
Yeah.
But I learned the day before, said I didn't ride it. Somebody told me it was the day before. So, okay.
Yeah. Asia, do you know it?
No.
Oh, you gotta know it. Oh, it's time to teach you. It's time to
We
teach
didn't hear from Eric. He's about to get out of here. He's also in our run club. Unfortunately, he couldn't do the half marathon, but we all got a plan to get out there and get it. What's something that you can tell people about your running experience, this type of thing that we're doing? Tell them about the journey or something you've learned from being in the run club.
So I was never like a runner. I only ran to kind of stay in shape while I was in the gym more so. But coming out here, I realized the importance of running. Like you need that healthy balance of physical strength training, but then you also need that cardio. And this has been a huge advantage running, especially long distances, and then going back to the gym.
Sure.
It's a good trade-off.
It's definitely a grind. You gotta be disciplined. Like we coming out here on a Saturday, they got kids, you know, people got businesses, he's in real estate. So we definitely showing y'all the grind that it takes, and it's not easy. Nothing in life is easy. But man, we didn't get Joe. My bad. But yeah, for sure.
Did you do 3 minutes? Why are you gonna change?